Hello, my people. Welcome back to another fantastic video. Mine's coming, and welcome back. It's part 2 of the moving vlog. Sorry that it's slightly delayed. I couldn't help that. I had a lot of stuff that I need to sort out. So, here it is, part 2 of the moving vlog. Hope you enjoy.
Well, it looks like it's gonna be, well, it's the 16th of September, and today's the day. We've literally gonna be moving in a couple of hours. So the next time I'll be doing this, there would be a new place. And also we've got so much stuff to do, we've got videos to make. There's going to be tons of stuff coming up, including these vlogs, the videos that I haven't made yet. And of course, got my PC at the moment, but there will be. So yeah, we will be moving to Thorn very soon, and I'm going to sign off and then finish the rest of this video in Thorn. See you in a sec.
Defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding out you're wanting that demon. Helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding out you're wanting that demon. And you took it all away from me. helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding out you're wanting that demon. Helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding out you're wanting that demon. And you took it all away from me, and you took it all away.
much electricity, so we have to use most of the daylight. At the moment it's a lot of mess at the moment in here. This is going to be the lounge, and also a computer room and television. It's going to have to do a lot of organising, getting some stuff upstairs, and some boxes in my room, and also you've got Christmas stuff as well in here. Yeah, we've got so much to do today, and yeah, and I'll see you very soon. So I'm going to speed run through this, and I'll see you in a bit.
defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding out you're wanting a demon. Helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding out you're wanting a demon. And you took it all away from me, and you took it all away. for a reason, finding all you're wanting, that demon. Helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding all you're wanting, that demon. And you took it all away from me, and you took it all away. helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding all you're wanting, that demon. Helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed.
Well, that's it. That is literally everything in my bedroom. Of course, all the stuff that's in my wardrobe will be elsewhere. But also the fact, most of the stuff that will be in here is already here. Of course, it's all the butcher cage there. That'll be up there, as you can see. That all leaked for some strange reason. That's about it. Yeah, everything that needs to be in my bedroom is already in here. Took a few things back down the stairs because the lounge will be my computer room as well. So not gonna be too bad. So most of the technology will be staying downstairs. The only things that come up here is my battery packs, charger, my batteries, my camera, my actual camera, camera bag, lenses. That's the only things that'll probably be up here. All my cameras. Can't still find my other one. Unless it's packed away in a little box. But yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. So yeah, this room has 5 plug sockets. I mean, I didn't even have that many, well, charger points, but yeah, 5. I mean, fair enough. But yeah, the only thing that needs to be a little bit of a hoover is just that. If I move you down, yeah, that just needs a bit of hoover, but we do have a hoover. Just need a... Well, we do have a hoover. Just need to unbox it. So, yeah. That's it for up here. I'm gonna send you downstairs in a minute. Alright, so welcome back. We are now downstairs. Like as you can see, I did a little bit of organising, or reorganising. So you can see all of the stuff that was in here is now been moved. The cabinet that used to be in my garage is now there. That's the drawer. It just needs a bit of a clean up and a bit of wipe down. And everything is just been moved around. So most of those boxes are not supposed to be up here. The chair has been moved from the middle of the room to actually where it is going to be. That stool isn't where it's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be in the kitchen, that stool. That one there. It's supposed to be in the kitchen, that stool. That's how it's supposed to be in the bathroom. And then you've got my tool unit that was at the back of my videos. Now it's still going to be in the back of my videos, it's just going to be there. And that is actually where it's going to be. Same with the chair and of course the sofa behind me. As you can tell. And then of course my chair's there at the moment and some other stuff. And that's the tour of the lounge sofa. All of that stuff that's on the unit here will be on here. Even though it probably would be taken off, you know. But at the moment I'm just going to leave it in this box and wait until I can wipe down that. And yeah, see you in a bit.
So we're back. Sorry that this video was slightly delayed. It was under my control. As you can see behind me, we've got lots of stuff that's sorted out. We still haven't cut most of the stuff. But as you can see, the plastering was done. Got the new curtains. Pretty cool. And, yeah, new windows were being put in. And new front doors and all. Lots of stuff that was happening in the last few months that I couldn't really get on my PC and edit these videos. Then also I had a software issue. There was a lot that I couldn't really control. So there's going to be a heck of a lot of videos coming out in the next year. And of course, most of them are about my cameras. You can see one of them behind me. That is the Pentax-FA, not the 4000, as say when I'm recording this tiny little bit, we're going to go and sort out. Cool. So that's coming in the next couple of weeks or months. But we've got audio stuff that I want to test, camera stuff, lights, and so on and so on. So stay tuned for all of that. Mindful time, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next one. Also, if you like this sort of content, check out the rest of the content that I do on this channel. I'll see you